So one thing I learned from Logan Paul is that you can't make light of suicide. You know, my father committed suicide when I was younger, shot himself in the head. It can be a sensitive subject. But a lot of you guys are fucking killing yourselves right now. You don't even know it. Watch this video to find out what I mean. Let's go. All right, so a lot of you guys have dreams, aspirations, and things that you want to accomplish in life. That's good, but here's what happens. You're excited at first, you make some big plans, and you go after these things, whether it's like to build the physique you want, to lose a bunch of body fat, or to build some muscle, or to build a huge YouTube page or a business. And what happens is once you get started, you realize how difficult it is. You realize how much it's going to take. And the vast majority of you guys quit as soon as you find out how hard it is. And those of you who keep going, the majority of you don't quit because it's too hard. You can handle the difficulty and the stress, but you quit not because of what you have to do, but because of what you have to give up, sacrifices you have to make to accomplish those goals. In both scenarios, what happens is you fucking kill yourself. Not your present self. You kill your future self, the version of yourself that you could become had you been willing to sacrifice and go through the struggle. You kill your potential, this person you could have become had you put in the work today. Anything you want to accomplish is noteworthy. It's going to require a lot of sacrifice. It's going to require a lot of hard work, a lot of diligence, dedication. For example, I got this plaque from ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a company where you can use to make sales pages, sales funnels, things of that nature. Half of the stuff we sell is used with ClickFunnels, right? And they gave me an award for selling over $1 million worth of my own products using their platform. Now you gotta remember, that's just ClickFunnels. We also use Shopify, Lead Pages, Webinar Jam, GoToWebinar, and a bunch of other platforms, right? So our revenue was well over $1 million, but we got an award from them. Let's say you have the goal to build $1 million business. Fucking check this out, bro. Almost 80% of all businesses fail, just complete failures. And of those that make it, less than 5% of them get to $1 million a year. Now I'm not saying that to brag, I'm saying that to brag. And I'm saying that to explain to you how difficult it is. Like on paper, you just shouldn't do it. If your goal is to start a business from scratch that does over $1 million, the odds of you accomplishing it are so low. Statistically, you have a way better chance of smoking cigarettes your whole life and not getting cancer than building $1 million business. So why don't people accomplish this? It's the same reason that most people are overweight. 70% of all Americans are overweight. Why can't they get in shape? And to build muscle, to have aesthetic physique, that's even harder. And the most common reason you hear is, oh, it's difficult, it's hard, they don't want to put in the effort. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. What happens to those people is they become cynical. They say everybody's cheating. Everybody who they see is in shape. They say that person's on roids. They say this person has good genetics, or they come up with a bunch of excuses for not working hard. But that is only one layer. Most of you guys watching this, you're tough enough to put in the work. You have what it takes to put in the effort. But what you're not willing to do is a sacrifice. So you guys end up saying stupid shit like, man, what about balance? Oh, I need to enjoy the moment. I have to live in the present, and all types of other lubed up propaganda that the self-help gurus use to help you give yourself that emotional reach around that justifies your weakness. So where the lazy people just become cynical, you make peace with weakness. You make peace with mediocrity, and you say, hey, I want balance. I want to live a balanced life. Well, guess what balance will give you? Balance will kill the version of yourself in the future that can have that goal. You abort that person of yourself. You literally kill that version of yourself by seeking balance, by being comfortable in the moment. Extreme results come from extreme actions. You can't be really successful at something and be balanced. In the context of fitness, the cynical people look at me and say, oh, he must be on drugs, he must be on steroids, blah, 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 I'm a bitch. Most of you just don't want to sacrifice. For example, I walk around with this fucking scale everywhere I go. To weigh my food. Everything I eat, I weigh it. I track every macro. I drink up to 2 gallons of water every day. I work out 6 days a week. sometimes twice a day. And that's not the hard part. The hard part is all the stuff you have to give up. I can't eat everywhere. I can't do everything that my family does or my friends do. I have to piss all day, right? That time I spend working out, I could be having fun. I could be watching Netflix, stuff that is significantly more fun, playing video games and jagging off and shit that's exciting. But here's the thing, I sacrifice momentary pleasures for my future self. See, I'd rather kill my future self, run it into the ground, beat his ass, because that sacrifice that I make in the moment will make my future better. You're gonna have to fucking kill one version of yourself. It's either the one in the present that just wants to be happy and comfortable and love life, or you sacrifice the one in the future that could potentially live the life of your dreams. See, I don't want to live the life of my present. I don't want to live a life as good as it could be right now. I want to live a life as good as I can be, and you have to sacrifice now for that. But you got all these self-help gurus giving you all this bullshit. Enjoy, be grateful, enjoy the moment. Doing present. Be grateful, be happy. I'm a bitch. Accept yourself, love yourself. You're fucking good enough. You're good enough the way you are. You ain't good enough for shit. You're good enough now to have what you have now. If you want more, you have to be more. If you want a life that's better, you have to be better. And the only way you can become better is to sacrifice the present for the future. Or else you're sacrificing the future for the present. So how do you do that? Every moment, every day, you ask yourself, hey asshole, is what I'm doing now going to make my future better or worse? If you're sitting around playing video games and jagging off, right? Yeah, your present is great. Living blissfully. But what's that doing for your future? But I gotta enjoy life. I gotta be happy. What's the point of life if you're not happy in the moment? You listen to me and you listen to me good. When you were born in a hospital that was already built. The doctor that delivered you had to be in school for a fucking decade just for the opportunity to help your mom give birth to your goofy ass. Then you went home in an automobile that took thousands of people to make. You drove on roads that were already paved. People did this before you came. You were driven to a house that was already built before you were fucking born. It had a plumbing system. It took generations of people to invent. See, there was countless people who worked fucking hard for you to be born into a situation where you were comfortable, where most of your needs were taken care of. We all standing on the shoulders of giants. We all benefit from the sacrifices of people who came before us. But you think that your fucking job is to just have fun? How'd you become so fucking arrogant, so entitled? When did your life become all about you? No, dumbass. Your job is to leave this place better than you found it. Your job is to contribute. Make something of yourself and live a life that once you're gone, you have left the world a better place than you found it. Because so many people did that for your goofy ass to be here. It took so much sacrifice and so much hard work just so your goofy ass has the opportunity to sit around having fun, playing video games with your thumb up your asshole all day. You know how you fucking catch a monkey in the jungle? I ain't never went monkey hunting, but I heard this is true. They'll put an apple in a box. They'll put a hole in that box, right? Just big enough for the monkey to slide his little monkey hands in there. And he gets in there and he grabs the apple. Victory. I love apples. I'm a monkey. And tries to get it out. He can't get it out because he won't let go of the apple. That's you. See that monkey? What happens? He gets captured, and I don't know why the fuck you want to capture a monkey. Presumably to kill it. That monkey kills his future self because he won't let go of the shit that he already has. He won't sacrifice the present for the future, and he fucking dies a slow monkey death as a result. I don't know if they kill monkeys when they catch them. I guess it depends on who catch them, but you get what I'm saying. It's not what you're willing to do. Most of you guys are tough enough. If you're watching my channel, you subscribe to my channel, you're tough enough to handle shit. The next level is to be tough enough to sacrifice. You got to go all in. Great example is this. My boy Connor Murphy, I was talking to him the other day, man. He was talking about when he wanted to build a YouTube channel. He wanted millions of subscribers and be able to do this full time. He didn't pussyfoot around. He went all out making crazy videos that he knew would go viral, get a lot of attention. But yo, everybody at And his school clowned him at first. His friends, the people in his fraternity, the girls, they were clowning him. He told me that the fucking teachers made fun of him. He thought about quitting, but instead he kept fucking going. He went all in. He said, I'm gonna go through this momentary pain to achieve the goal. I had to do that to build my YouTube channel and my social media presence, but it was a little easier for me because life did it for me. I lost everything when my father killed himself, and I started my YouTube channel and my social media presence as a means to promote my fitness business and my supplement company. Because I was broke. My dad left me with nothing. I didn't have no money, and I had to take care of the family. I had to do something. In both cases, we both went all out. I was forced to do it. He chose to do it. That's almost more respectable. These are just examples, man. If you're not in a situation like me where you're forced to, you have to do like Connor did and actually force yourself to do this. Building a huge social media following is ridiculously hard. Less than 1% of all YouTube channels get over 500,000 subscribers. If that's something interesting, we have a course, me and Connor, we have a course called Influencer Domination, link in the description. You know what I'm saying? We'll show you how to do it, and so it'll be a little easier for you than it was for us. We had to learn on our own. But that's just one aspect of life. What if you want to do that and build a fucking amazing physique and build a business and have a great relationship and have a good family life? You can't have it all. That's what I'm talking about. You can't have it all. You're gonna have to pick. I picked my business and fitness, and I sacrificed almost everything else. I'm definitely not that good of a spouse. I'm definitely not a great friend all the time. I have like 20 text messages from days ago that I have to return. It's hard to get in touch with me. I don't remember the last party I went to. I see about one movie every 2 or 3 years. I don't get to watch TV. I don't own a video game system. These are the things you have to sacrifice, man. Go to sleep at 9 or 10 every night so I can wake up at 4 or 5 every day. You won't succeed, at least not at a high level, until you're ready to do that. And if you want the balance, you want a balanced life, just know that you're not going to have extreme results in any part of your life. You can't pussyfoot it. You can't be half pregnant. When a chick is pregnant, every other part of her life is probably not as good, right? Because everything goes into making this kid. That's how you got to look at your goals, man. You can't be half pregnant. You got to be all in. If you do this in the future, you'll be able to have that balance. Once you accomplish your goals, you'll be able to create balance. You got to sacrifice that balance now. You got to sacrifice the things you love now, so your life will be better in the future. And if you're not willing to do that, then you're killing yourself.